I'm Patricia Canelake. We're in Virginia, Minnesota at Canelake's Candies.
And I'm Pamela Canelake Manson. I'm Patricia's sister. Well, this business has been in downtown Virginia since 1905, started by the four Canelake brothers, one which was my grandfather, Gus Canelake. And we are the oldest continuously operated candy store in Minnesota. So we are the third generation, and we also have a fourth generation working with us too.
And the story is really that they made these candies and chocolates out of their recipes, and they're well loved. And so we're keeping that going too. So it's all the original recipes. There was no preservatives or anything like that in the candy, and it's still all the best ingredients.
All cooked in a copper kettles just like they used to in the old days. So it's very old fashioned. And all the customers that come in have memories that go way back. I mean, I have been listening to people in their 90s that knew my grandparents better than I did. So it's really fun and interesting. So we like to greet people and talk to people about their memories here.
Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
It was all started with Pamela's obsession with the Dayton figures. Did you search online?
I saw them.
Or
They
you saw
just
them?
appeared on my Facebook page, and it was just little tiny pictures for an auction. They were actually quite blurry, and I was like, I want these. I wasn't sure why, but my dad originally had an animated little chef in the window, and that was his pride and joy. So maybe that piqued my interest to begin with, subconsciously, and knowing that he liked that chef so much. But we saw these figures, and some of them were animated and some not. I immediately said, Patricia, do you want to buy these with me? She said, go for it. This one, everybody hates it. It's some kind of fur person. We spent over $700. We were like, whoa. But we were happy. We got him.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy I really like. Where's his head?
I know.
His head is gone.
They were in a heap. They were undressed. The faces were washed out and chipped. And we did a lot of repair work on them. And then I'm a painter normally, besides being a chocolatier, but I painted the faces. I got a little wild on some of them, but that's just our style.
I like your expressions and your colors. I love them. And
Yeah.
then she does a lot of the signs and stuff, which just go perfectly. So we're a good match. I do the paper mache, so I had to redo the reindeer head, the one whole head.
We've gone through this thing twice, this basement, and there's still this much
See,
in
we
here.
even have like a leg. Not sure what this is going to be used for yet. I was looking up the figures and the different shows because I like to see the shows and all the figures from Dayton's, and his name kept popping up. Bill Ewald, miniaturista man, recreates Dayton's figures and restores them. And I somehow found him on Facebook, I think, and I contacted him. And we had some nice conversations, and then I know he was a long ways away, but I said, you should come down to our store and look at our figures in the basement. We had extras, so I thought we could maybe do some kind of a trade with him, or he's since then fixed 3 motors, 3 figures, and we gave him a few figures in exchange. People are really taking notice now that we have more animation in the window. It's pretty rewarding to me because people love their memories, and I think we're making new memories too that they can get a connection with, and maybe connect a little history to Dayton's and Canelake's both. I like that idea.
And there's also the idea that with a business, you can stay the same, but you also want some growth or some new ideas. So with each generation, I'm sure there was some fresh ideas. So it's a very creative endeavor, and so I think when you have a business, you need to be creative and just kind of tie things together and try new things.